I really don't understand why people think that Kira is just a bum or not a good player, or we haven't seen nearly enough to conclude that. I'm going to be shedding light on why Kira would pose as a threat if he eventually returns. A common argument used is that Kira was called the jewel of Japanese soccer, but people would also argue that names don't mean anything, since someone like Hajime Nishioka, who also had the title of Aomori's Messi, despite having 0 feats or showings in the whole series. But Kira's case is different. Not only has he been called the jewel of Japan, he has also been called the great hope of Japanese soccer. This was said by Isagi, by the way, who also claims that the difference between him and Kira was like that of Goku and Krillin. I think the Dragon Ball fans understand this best. Kira is also the first person we know to praise Isagi for his field vision, saying that if they were on the same team, he would have given him some crazy passes. Isagi even almost starts fanboying over Kira, getting excited that the great Kira Yosuke simply praised him. For those who read Blue Lock episode Nagi, even Ryo, with all his popularity and status, recognized Kira as the jewel of Japan. I think these are just some instances where the story tries to tell us that Kira isn't just some nobody. So why don't we go to another argument that people like to use, is that Kira was eliminated in the game of tag. I'd say Bachira is a very unpredictable person, and Kira was able to dodge him twice in a row. He dodged a ball coming towards him, and he dodged a kick to the face. Kira was also ranked 289 above everyone else in the room. And for those who want to say that numbers don't matter, fine. But even Isagi calls Kira the strongest guy, even after seeing Kunigami's massive shooting abilities and Bachira's skills. I'll admit, Isagi got Kira out, but this is because Kira doesn't align with Ego's philosophy, not because he's a bad player. I think I've been able to prove why Kira isn't just some bum. But now let's talk about why I think Kira coming back would be very interesting for the story. By now, it is common knowledge that Kira doesn't agree with Ego's philosophy, although having his own type of ego. Kira would definitely cause some chaos, as we know that he doesn't take losses well. This guy is probably still salty and will be gunning for revenge against maybe Bachira and mostly Isagi. He's probably desperate enough to be used as a tool in the Barasuta 3 just to achieve this. Oh, but how will Kira fight against the characters who have been holding their weapons in Blue Lock? He's not on their level, right? People who say this don't consider that people can be very good players outside of the facility. And I doubt that he's just been sitting around since then. Do I think Kira coming back takes away from the stakes of Blue Lock? Yes and no. I will give a reason for both, starting with yes. It all started when Kunigami came back from the wild card, which I personally didn't care for. People say that Ego won't even play Kira or the Barasuta 3. They must have forgot that he's the one who brought Kunigami back. The first instance of him going against his own word. Nagi's coming back shouldn't have happened. And I didn't enjoy it because it happened way too fast. Like, oh, he's gone, and some chapters later, he's already been hinted to coming back. It takes away from the initial shock of him being locked off in a way. Blue Lock is supposed to be a cutthroat environment. At least that's what we have been told. I also think people who say that the Barasuta 3 won't play are delusional. Firstly, Ego said that he's using Blue Lock for his own benefit, and I believe he would turn on them and use the Barasuta 3. Also, Kira wasn't brought back just to be a benchwarmer, obviously. I look forward to seeing him and Isagi scrap. And that's why I think Kira coming back, if done right, could serve the theme of the story well. I think Kira would be used as a scapegoat to solidify the egotistic mentality. Ego will play Kira despite having opposing mentalities, but at the end of the day, Kira will get humbled in some way by the one who holds Ego's philosophy to heart, Isagi. It will be a battle of what's true. Kira will be given an actual chance to destroy Ego and will lose again, trying to prove him wrong. To summarize this video, it's obvious to see that Kira was used to introduce the foundation of Blue Lock, which is Ego, and show that talent alone cannot grant you victory. He might have been the strongest in the room, but he just did not have that dog in him, unfortunately. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like. Also feel free to leave your opinions in the comments.